Violent acts against Asian Americans have been on the rise across the United States. In cities like New York and Philadelphia, there have been hate crimes against Asian Americans. A local community leader in Philadelphia describes an incident against two Indonesian teens on the subway.
They push the girls sitting on the bench and say like keep move move move, and the girls from the other group just smack the Indonesian teen on the side of her head and like repeatedly, and then after that the other one got punch and smack until like her headphones fell off. So it was
Philadelphia resident
that
Sinta Penyami
happens, and
Storms
then
has
they
long
would
been active in anti-racism movements, from the Black Lives Matter movement of last summer to the Stop Asian Hate movement now.
There are just so many layers of hate in this country. I want us to peel them one by one and shed the light on them.
She says one thing that hampers investigation into possible hate crimes against Asian Americans is the reluctance to report incidents.
typically Asians are known to be that model minority. In Indonesian, people probably will say like, oh, you know what, like just don't get involved because like you maybe get hurt if you get involved. We don't speak up, we don't get the data, and we don't get the resources coming to our community. Resources like funding, resources like security, just coming for the police.
Attacks against Asians are reportedly on the rise across the U.S., driven by rhetoric and misinformation blaming China for the coronavirus pandemic. The advocacy group Stop AAPI Hate cites almost 3,800 incidents ranging from racial slurs to physical attacks from March 2020 through February of this year. Data compiled by California State University's Center for the Study of Hate and Extremisms recorded 122 hate crimes in 2020, over twice the number in 2019. Activists say many factors could cause Asian Americans to underreport potential hate crimes.
They may not have had good interactions with the local police or the government in the past, and therefore do not trust that anything good's going to come out of it. And that's not an unfounded fear, right? Because of the stories about police misconduct too toward people of color in this country.
Indonesian Americans account for less than 1% of the estimated 22 million Americans of Asian descent. While most have been spared the recent spate of anti-Asian incidents, Indonesian consulates and the Indonesian embassy have issued an alert to be extra vigilant when out in the public. From Washington, D.C., Virginia Gunawan, VOA News.